Hey everyone, and welcome. The days are getting shorter, the nights are getting longer, and that can only mean one thing. The winter solstice is here. Today we're going to dive into 3 amazing star-level recipes that make winter nourishment not just easy, but something you'll actually be excited about. So let's get right into it.
You know, there's this ancient saying that the winter solstice is just as big a deal as the new year, and you might wonder why. Well, it's because this is the big turning point. After this day, all that warm, active yang energy starts to slowly make its comeback. And that makes this the absolute perfect time for what's called winter storing, basically charging up our batteries for the cold months ahead.
So, I have a question for you. When you hear that phrase, winter nourishment, what's the first thing that pops into your head? For a lot of us, it's probably something like this. Right? A big pot of dark, kind of bitter, mysterious-looking medicinal stuff. Yeah, no. Let's just go ahead and completely forget that image. Today, we're going to prove that nourishing your body for winter can be so delicious and not the least bit scary.
The secret code to staying healthy and happy in the winter is actually way simpler than you'd think. It really just comes down to 2 main ideas that work together to keep you feeling strong and balanced.
And here they are. First up, we've got Nourish the Kidneys. In traditional wellness, you can think of the kidneys as your body's battery pack. They store all your core energy, so we want to keep them charged up. And second, Protect the Yang. This one's all about keeping your internal fire going. Staying warm from the inside out so you can handle that winter cold.
All right, let's jump into our first recipe, which is perfect for that first key, nourishing the kidneys. I love to call this one the ultimate VIP package for your kidneys. It's gentle, it's warming, and it is so deeply satisfying.
You'll probably notice a theme with the colors here. In traditional food wisdom, black-colored foods are thought to be directly connected to kidney health. That's why we have black rice and black beans as our star players. They are seriously best in class for nourishing the kidneys. Then we add red dates and long N for some natural sweetness and a nice energy boost, plus a few slices of ginger to bring in that cozy warmth.
And you're not going to believe how easy this is to make. Honestly, the most important step is just the first one. You got to soak the rice and beans so they cook up really nice and soft. After that, you literally just dump everything into a rice cooker, hit the kanji button, and walk away. It's really that simple. Now here is a little pro tip. Don't skip the ginger. While black beans are super nourishing, they can be a little bit on the cooling side. Adding just a few slices of ginger balances that out perfectly, making the whole dish warming and really easy to digest. It's such a small detail, but wow, it makes a huge difference.
Okay, time for recipe number 2. If that kanji was all about gentle nourishment, this is about some serious active warmth. This is how we protect the yang. It is without a doubt the MVP for chasing away that deep winter chill.
And listen, this isn't just some recipe I found online. This is a classic, time-tested formula from the medical sage himself, Zhang Zhongjing. We're talking about a recipe that's been around for almost 2,000 years. It is legendary for its ability to warm you up from your very core.
The absolute hero ingredient here is mutton. It's considered one of the best meats for warming up the body in winter. We're pairing it with dang gui, which is also known as angelica root. It's fantastic for getting your blood circulation going. And, of course, a good amount of ginger to really crank up the heat.
Now, the secret to a really beautiful, clear, and delicious mutton soup is all in step 1, blanching. You just briefly boil the mutton with some ginger and rice wine, and that gets rid of any gamey taste. After that, it's just a nice slow simmer until that meat is basically falling off the bone.
And this recipe is a perfect example of less is more. You really don't need a ton of complicated spices. The natural sweetness from the mutton and the amazing fragrance of the herbs, they're the real stars. Just a little bit of dangui goes a long way, and a simple pinch of salt right at the end is all it needs.
Of course, it just wouldn't be the winter solstice without tang yun, right? Those amazing little glutinous rice balls. But we're not just making any old tang yin today, we are making an upgraded version that's both a delicious treat and a little health tonic.
So, what's the upgrade? Well, the secret ingredient here is fermented rice wine, also known as juniang. It adds this really unique, tangy sweet flavor, and it's famous for promoting circulation and warming the stomach. When you pair that with fragrant osmanthus flowers and some goji berries, this dessert becomes something truly special.
This is a 5-minute dessert, tops. It's perfect for when you want a quick, warming treat.
You just cook the tangyuan, whip up a simple sweet soup base, and then combine it all. But there is one very, very important detail in that final step.
And here it is, the crucial tip. You have to add the fermented rice wine and the osmanthus flowers after you turn up the heat. If you boil them, you'll destroy their delicate aroma and all those great beneficial properties. This one little step is the absolute key to a perfect bowl.
Okay, so we've got our meals covered, but let's remember that real winter wellness isn't just about what's on your plate. Your daily habits play such a huge role in supporting your body's natural rhythms during this time of year.
Here are 2 super simple but really powerful habits you can try. First, try to sync your sleep with the season. Go to bed a little bit earlier and let yourself wake up a little later. It's like you're following nature's cue to rest and store up that energy. And second, a warm foot soak before bed, it's amazing. It helps improve your circulation and really sets you up for a deep, restful night's sleep.
But you know, when it's all said and done, after all the recipes and all the tips, the most important ingredient is just having a relaxed and happy mind. Nourishment should be a joy, it should never be a chore. So please, make these dishes, really savor them, and just enjoy the warmth and comfort they bring.
So as we wrap things up, I'll leave you with this question. Will it be the gentle black diamond congee, the passionate mutton soup, or the sweet and fragrant tangyuan? Which one of these star-level dishes is going to be warming up your winter solstice this year? Happy cooking, everyone, and stay warm.